Welcome back, guys, and we're still playing this Naya token stack, and we're going to do a bit of time travel in here. I'd like to apologise for upload, even though today is the day as I'm recording. I'll keep this on, even though it's slow. Today is the day as I'm recording that I haven't uploaded, because basically I've got about an hour slot to record, and I basically get to choose whether I upload today and not upload tomorrow, or so I decided to delay it there. I had to make a tough decision, and I hope he's understand that. But the funny thing is that just about the time this is being uploaded will be the time I'm playing my free for all, and I am taking this fairly competitive. So I've even built my own like custom deck. So I mean I hope everyone else who joins is taking it as seriously. I could either play the Rabmaster on time or I could play Raise the Alarm on time. So I think I'm just gonna slow play it a bit. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this free for all. I've already spoke to a couple of guys who seem interested, so that sounds pretty good. So as this is being uploaded, even though it's being recorded a day before, it's really confusing, this like time travel and stuff. And did he get 3 creatures there? He got 3 creatures. That's pretty regrettable. But yeah, so I mean I'm really looking forward to this free for all. It's gonna be a blast. I have a feeling. I mean I'm taking it seriously. I hope everyone else who's playing it is. But yeah, so enough about tomorrow for me and today for you. See, it's so confused. But yeah, let's just get on with Naya tokens before I hurt my brain anymore. This is the last day of Naya tokens as well, so I shouldn't be focusing on other things. This deck's been a blast, and it's definitely performed. Pulled out my first hoofings, and I've pulled out like over 200 damage turns, and you guys have seen that, and I hope it's worked a lot better than I thought it would. This deck was really hard to build. I think it's one of the first decks where I went to 100 cards I'd like to put in the deck before. So I couldn't even add any more cards while I was just putting every card I liked in. So yeah, I mean, it's been a difficult build, but I quite like this build at the minute. Well, I'm just going to play a Rabblemaster and start pinging this guy a bit. I mean, if I can get a Beastmasters here or something of the sort, I'm going to be pretty happy here. He has to like double block this to kill it, and I'll absolutely be fine with that. And he doesn't, so fair enough. We get 2 damage through, and I'd say we've got the stronger board at the minute. I still don't really think he can swing in with the 3-1 because I just trade with the 1-1, but obviously this is a Spiders deck and he's already got 3 creatures in the graveyard, so this can go downhill at any second. I'm just hoping Captain the Watchers, the Vigilance tokens, will get me through this, because they're bigger than the Spiders and they've got Vigilance. So he's bringing back the Pelican, I'm imagining, to kill my Rabmaster. Oh, so I know he's got a Dead Reckoning in hand if he doesn't play it now. Well, any of these guys will kill it, so yeah, rescue them in the world. That's regrettable. I've got Reprisal though, so it's not the end of the world. I've got plenty of time to plan for that. So let's see if he attacks in here. He should have done that end step, by the way, but you know, to each of their own. Yeah, that's the right attack. I'm not going to block you. Yep, you hit me for 2, so we're trading tit for tat here. But I feel I've got the removal for that Pelican. I mean, he does draw a card, which is regrettable, and I am stuck on 3 mana, which isn't great. So I think I'm going to raise the alarm end step here, and then not willing to offer the Rabblemaster for trade because he's generating too much value. Actually, I'll just play the Attendant Knight, I think. That'll completely shut him down. Already gone down to 13. I'm at Beastmaster's range with tokens now, with creatures basically. I'm just worried about this 3 mana. I mean, this hand is really good for 3 mana. I can't complain, but obviously, I'd like a bit more. He's gonna gain 7 life and draw a card, and he's gonna draw another card next turn. But I mean, you live and learn. And by live and learn, I mean he's running rescue for the Underworld. Golgari is so strong in this format, just because Graveyard's the best way to get card advantage. And yeah, so it's 4-2. He can't cast a Pelagorm yet with his mana, but he'll probably get the third green source he needs here. And we're both clogging up the board, so I mean, he got rid of a rescue, which is always nice. But he also got rid of 2 other creatures, so he's hitting gold with his self mill at the minute for spiders anyway. I don't know. He is a dead reckoning. He's probably going to kill Rabmaster, I'm imagining. Or Tended Knight. No, he goes for Rabmaster. I'll see what he brought back actually. Yeah, he brought back Graveborn Muse. Well, Cultivate's nice. I mean, I'm honestly tempted to get this Diagon because I could get Stone Breath. But I need to keep Reprisal up, I've just remembered, so I can't Cultivate and do both. So this turn I'm just going to have to Reprisal this main phase. I don't like having to do that, but it lets me get some damage in this turn anyway. Yeah, this is pretty much the only attack I can do. He's going for the quadruple block, I mean, I'm fine with that. I'll take out his 2-2. I'll take it. I mean, trade a creature for a creature, that's fair enough. He's playing that quite brave though. If I'd had like Swift Justice there, I would have to just rinse this side. I mean, I can cultivate and get the mana I need. I'm pretty much already set because I've got 2 jungle shrines out, but I can just buff that up a bit more. And why did his rescue not go off? Or am I just going crazy here? Did he not get Graveborn? He did. I don't know. No idea. Oh, there it is. Oh, because he played Dead Reckoning for the Graveborn. Yeah, of course. So, I mean, he's hitting himself for 2 a turn, but he has drawn 2 cards, which obviously isn't fantastic. He should come in with his 1/1s at least here. I wouldn't block. He does not. That's fantastic. I'm going to start piling up the mana here. I mean, I've already got 2 red, but I might. I mean, I'm going to get another green and green or red and I mean, I'm going to get red just in case the odd chance I can Rebel Master and I mean, it really does matter. I mean, this way I can bait shock being open as well. Fortunately, I'm going to start sitting back, but I don't think he'll be coming in. Accidentally clicked on chat, so I don't like him drawing all these cards a turn, but yeah, a Pelican Worm could count now. But I think Storm Breath might even just save me here, because if he doesn't have any removal, wow, he's been really brave here. He's going to draw so many cards, but that's really ambitious. I mean, that's what he's taking 6 a turn. I'm absolutely going to let this 3 through. That thing is doing way too much damage. I mean, that's the problem with the Greatborn right now. I mean, this guy, I mean, he has to win the game in like 4 turns, especially with Storm Breath next turn. He's taking 6 by himself a turn. I mean, that's really ambitious. Yeah, I think with Graveborn you've got to have a way of stopping it. Especially as he's got 3 zombies on the field. So it's just like, yeah, sure he draws loads of cards, but he's gonna have to discard and then he's gonna be taken. He's on a 2-turn clock just by his own zombies. Yeah, I don't agree with him playing that second Graveborn. There was no need there. He's absolutely screwed himself over. I mean, he's got to have. I mean, I don't know. I just think that was a bad play on his part. I mean, obviously I'd drawn loads of cards with Graveborn is lovely, but I feel dangerous if I'm just taking like 2 damage a turn, just because you never know what's gonna happen. So him taking 6 is really. I mean, he almost has to kill one of his own creatures here. I almost just have to pass turn. He kills himself. He needs to kill one of his own guys, and I'm not gonna block. He's killed himself. Wow. I talk about win conditions in my deck. I mean, I just have to look at my opponent here to. I'm not going to block the Great Bones. I could just jump. I mean, there's no point. He's tapped out. He's killed himself here. That's quite funny. Yeah, there was absolutely no need for him to play that second Great Bone. I mean, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm not dead. And he just domes himself. Well, I killed one of his zombies actually. That was a horrible misplay. But it doesn't matter because I get through next turn anyway, and then with one of my creatures. But I shouldn't have killed the zombie, obviously. That was awful. But he's only got 2 blockers, and I've got 4 attackers. So we still got there, but I shouldn't have took out the zombie because now he's only taken 4 turn. So if he'd had more blockers, I was absolutely screwing myself. But then again, I do have like Rabble Master, so it was pretty much game anyway. Just to be sure, I'll give my token Vigilance and get a bunch of blockers out. Yeah, I mean, this guy he's literally shot himself in the foot. Cannot condone playing two Graveborn Muses with a other zombie out. I mean, it's just suicide. I mean, you've seen this guy. He's dealt more damage to himself than I've dealt to him. And this guy's just absolutely, yeah, he's just shot himself in the foot. Really, there's no. I mean, it's an easy mistake to make. I mean, it's really tempting to draw 6 cards a turn, but then you gotta remember, life is a limited resource. So, I don't really know if you can count that as a win, because, but I don't know, I played it decently well, I think. Apart from that, the end there. Let's join Blink's game. So yeah, I mean, this deck, I really do like it, though. I mean, it's fun, it's sticking around as well. I mean, I looked at none of the new cards really gel in, so I don't think it's outdated. Even though I did make it after the new cards came in, so I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. This hand is not happy with it, though. This hand, I've got a Mentor of the Meek, and I can turn it. He's on the play. I can't keep that. This is much better. Still wish I was on the play, but it's a decent hand. It's better than the others. Beats that hand yesterday when I had 0 mana. Well, not yesterday, I suppose. For me, it's yesterday, but for you, it's 2 days ago. Okay, he's playing Auras. I'd love a reprisal, but beggars can't be choosers. Might as well play this. Well, there's my second red, I guess. I'm really worried if this Kaigas, like, if he's just mono white Auras, I could be in trouble here. Well, that's literally the worst turn 2 and turn 3 I could have seen. I need reprisal and like really fast. This guy's got protection from white. If I can get to turn 5, I'm fine. Like seriously, that's my win condition right now. I just need to ramp. Okay. So I've got my double red down, so it really doesn't matter. I'll just get a green and a white. And then this guy should slow him down, hopefully. That's so I mean, it's crazy to think that if he had another one, he practically has me dead. With this guy, completely. What the? I was joking. Am I dead? What? That's gotta be one of the fastest white aura decks I've seen. A turn 2 hero into 2 armored ascensions, but luckily, I completely shut him down with Storm Breath, which is hilarious. It's actually like comedy gold. But it's lucky I had it in my starting hand, but I'm not going to talk about luck when a guy's got 2 armored ascensions. He literally can't touch this thing, which is really funny. This is him going to be sad. GG. he doesn't realize it's got a protection. That's quite funny. And the bombshell hits. But so I mean, this guy just shuts down. We've both just got ridiculous cards right now. I mean, I'm gonna drop a lol just to let him know. I just need to make sure I have more creatures out at all times than him, which regretfully means just trading like stupid stuff here. Like, I mean, I literally just have to trade with Rabble Master. That's so stupid. Luckily this thing doesn't have lifelink. I really wish it didn't have to attack. As long as, I mean, I just need to draw creatures. It's really my hope right now. He needs to attack all out. I'm dead. Fair enough. I mean, that was ridiculous. I can't argue there. He had a ridiculous hand. I never stood a chance. When someone has a 13-13 on turn 4, I mean, you know something's gone wrong. So yeah, let's get a better game than that. It's quite funny how I did have my only card, which is protection from white, and I even ramped to get him. That's how overpowered that hand of his was. I ramped to get my only counter card, and it wasn't enough. This hand is pretty good. Some decent starting hands this game. I class that last one as decent. It's just his deck was undefeatable minus reprisal. That was the only card which would have got you out of it, or tribute to hunger. They were literally. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, that was one of them hands, magic hands, where everything just falls into place. But I mean, this hand's pretty good. I mean, I've got Krenko's turn 3, a Tendonite turn 4. I mean, turn 2, turn 3, and then a turn 5. Elixir turn 1 is a play I never like to see. I mean, if you've got nothing else going on, don't be stuck on 1 mana. Don't be stuck. Okay, you're stuck on 1 mana. Well, I mean, I've got another turn 5 now. Like, who keeps a 1-land hand with an elixir and goes, that's a good hand? Well, he drew his second mana, so I mean, I'm clearly the idiot. He's got 2 elixirs. I mean, I'm clearly the idiot here because he drew himself out of it. What's he saying? Misread my cards. Well, literally the most important thing in Magic is reading. Little things like target creature or you may just completely make or break. Even me in that video like 6 videos ago, which I've still not forgot by the way. The one that was like for some reason I thought Great Hoof said attacking creatures, even though it was just every creature. So I mean, yeah, just little stuff like that can cost you game Magic. I wonder what he meant by misread my cards. Like, I mean, his hand is pretty good. He's got artifacts. He's got 3 artifacts on the field. It's completely keeps back everything apart from. Because I've got. I don't know. I don't know how I want to play this. I'm just gonna. I mean, he's got all this life gain, so there's no point swinging all out trying to race him here. So I'm just gonna sort of whittle him down. Just calmly hit my mana drops, try and get a Baneslay out, then a Dublin Season, then a Genesis Hydra after that. That's the plan. I've got all my mana colours I need, so I'm pretty happy. Double white, triple red, and triple green, so yeah, I'm fine. I don't need triple red, but I've got. Wow. So what do you mean you misread his hand? His hand's amazing. He got so lucky he drew a lot mana though, but that thing's just getting reprisal end step actually. Yep. Stay good. I mean, if he's got a Sanctum Gargoyle, I'm gonna be upset, but you can't play around that. I like how I'm the one getting mana screwed now, despite this guy keeping a 1-land hand. I don't know. It's we're whittling them. We're getting there. 1 mana off this hand kick. Well, yeah, 1 mana off this hand kicking off. Because I would cast a Genesis Hydra for 3 if I had a Dublin Season in the field. Because that's a 6/6. I mean, you don't get the. Obviously, I think that's the saddest thing about Genesis Hydra with Dublin Season. I'll show it now because this guy's just casting a bad card. But yeah, so the Dublin Season doesn't take into account this ability. So like, if Genesis Hydra is a 12/12, it won't. Wow. If Genesis Hydra is a 12/12, it won't come into play that you won't get to go like 12 cards deep. You only get to go 6 card deep. And unfortunately, I can't attack here. And I mean, I'm mana screwed. He's still stuck on 2 mana to be fair. 3 mana now. That's great. I just need 1 mana and then this guy's hand was amazing. I'm gonna read this thing again. Misread my cards. What do you mean? You had the perfect hand apart from 1 land. Okay, this better get me a land. It's not just as a guy stuck on 1 mana and I'm stuck on 4. Raise the alarm. I mean, I guess that's. It's better than the kick in the arse with a rusty shovel. I've completely butchered that saying as well. kicking the ass with a rusty shovel. It's not that. It's hitting the ass with a rusty shovel. What? Just wow. This guy has got like threat level 2000 right now. I paused because I panicked because I thought it didn't go off, but it did. Just, hell, even a Beastmaster would just win me this game right now. There we go. And I can proceed to win the game. Still can't really swing in, but Baneslayer in the air should do the work here. I mean, surely this guy can't have a removal on top of this all-star hand. I mean, doubling season into Captain the Watch is just absolutely disgusting, by the way. If I can get that far as well. I mean, next turn I'm probably not going to leave God's Willing not open. He's just going to Vapor Snag my 5/5. He still really can't attack him without taking way too many losses here. He's gonna... Did he choose not to draw a card? Oh, he did. Good. I mean, not draw a card, get a token on the field. I mean, I'd love to just draw a safe mana so I could God's Willing Protect, but he clearly doesn't have removal if you just bounced it. Fine with me. There's another God's Willing. Unfortunately, yeah, Baneslayer is just going to come down here. If he has another Vapor Snag, he really keeps me off tempo. I think this guy is going to be a problem eventually, but I can just chump block it down all day, so... Espinosa is kind of a problem for 1 mana, and Espinosa is that. I'm calling it Espinosa, I don't even know if that's what it's called. I guess we'll find out when it hits the field. Espezoa, I don't know. I like Espinosa. It's not even right, I just like it. I mean, he probably just has to trade here unless he... Well, that's my 6th mana, so I'm absolutely fine with that. Because I'm going to get double season out this turn and then start spamming my Captain the Watchers, and that should be enough. Be interesting if he just traded here. Well, he doesn't, that's fair enough. And then again, he's not really getting much damage of his own through. So yeah, spam a double season and make sure it doesn't tap a white. It doesn't. You never know with this game whether it's going to tap, especially with like a Genesis Hydra in hand. This guy's going to have to bounce one of his artifacts. He probably just bounces, yeah. So he's not technically on 9 life. Got to remember that. He's got 14 life basically. A Courier's Capsule. He's building up a decent army, but my army's going to be way bigger with Captain of the Watch. And I mean, a board wipe for him would be advantageous because he'd get a bunch of 1/1s from that chap. But I don't know. God's Willing would get me around that board wipe pretty nicely. That thing's now a 6/6, so it should have been crashing in a long time ago. But that thing's also 0 mana. So I mean, I'll just trade 1/1s with it all day. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, I don't agree with that because I'm just going to block with my 2/2. Yeah. He saw it as well. I mean, you either go big or go home here. But as it stands, I'm just going to... I mean, I don't even really need to block because I'm on 24 life. I'm going to gain another 5 this turn. You know, he needs tap down. Beastmasters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good game. I didn't even need to count the creatures I had doubling season out, but yeah. I still think I had that in the bag, especially with 2 Captain the Watchers with doubling season. He had such a good hand. I mean, I can almost see why he kept it in hindsight, just because even with only 1 mana, he did have a lot of good cards, but that was still such a stupid keep by him. No offense to my opponent. Completely slag him off and then just say, yeah, it wasn't his fault. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, a very confusing episode with all this time traveling. Do apologize for not uploading yesterday. Blame University. Just say, just all send them an email, just blaming them. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the free for all, which should be, I mean, I said 6 o'clock UK time, so GMT 0 for. I told that to one of the subscribers. I haven't told anyone else, but I'll just see who else is on. But yeah, so about 6 o'clock UK time for you today, but for me it's tomorrow. And on that, like I said, before I get myself a nosebleed, thanks for watching. I hope you did see that this deck does kick off, and I'm really gonna miss playing it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow.